He stayed down, I think. He looked like he had good teeth on him. He's still gasping.
Crap, it's a long way to pull him out of here to take pictures.
It's a long ways to get him out for dry land, ain't it?
Dang it. My boot's leaking.
It is?
Yep.
It ain't. It's supposed to be waterproof.
Yep.
Which one's leaking?
My left one. I guess it's easier than pulling them on dry land. Filling your boot up with water. I have to go home and change.
Head right towards your right.
Hang on, look at. Yeah, that time it went down in the top. And I got stuck. Hey, I'm getting stuck. And go. I want to drag it and stop. Drag it and stop because I can do it better that way. Whoa!
You alright?
My foot is stuck. Dang it.
I got it on video too.
You could fall down too, you know.
It's going in the bloopers.
Hang on, my feet are getting stuck. I can't get out.
Landowner called and told us that the hogs were tearing up his field. So we came in here today to try to call hogs in off of these areas behind us. And traditionally, those have been bedding areas. We haven't hunted in there in a long time, and now they don't allow hunting in there. So we started hunting the edges of this, trying to call the hogs out of there, out into the opening, where we could get a shot at them on our side of the fence. And The property we're hunting on doesn't have any bedding areas, but the properties around it are all off limits to hunters. So they're holding a lot of hogs. It's giving these hogs sanctuary and a place to, relax and hang out during the day without any pressure. And then they're moving out into these open pastures at night and just destroying them. So we're going to come back in here and do some night hunting. When we started on the other end of this place and we set up and called and we didn't get any response, we moved a little ways and did it again and still nothing. So we set up on this field and the wind was blowing wrong, but we were hoping that they would come from one side or the other and we'd get a shot at them before they got downwind of us. I set the Bullet HP out there and we started out playing Sow Hysteria, and then I played Little Squealer, and me and Michelle were getting kind of fidgety. We wanted to go check another place before it got too late, so we got up too soon. And it's usually me doing that, but this time it was her. So anyway, as we got up to move, I spotted this boar back here scratching, and he was headed to us, but he stopped to mark some signposts on the way. And she sat down right where we were at, and I moved a little further up, set the call on the downwind side of her, and started it playing. And I played a sound that I'm field testing, and I call it the Rally for the time being, but may change the name of it at some point. But he broke on loose and came to us. Took his time getting there, but he did come on to us, came under the fence. We can hunt both sides of the fence on this part, and he came under the fence, and Michelle made a perfect heart shot on him, and he ran back, of course, into the swamp and fell in the water.
He wanted us to have to work for him.
Yeah, and Michelle's got brand new boots that are supposed to be waterproof, and they are not.
They filled up with water.
I've got old boots that used to be waterproof but are not. So the truck's about a quarter of a mile that way through the swamp, and I've got to go get the regular camera to take pictures. So this hog's got a good set of cutters on him. We hadn't killed a hog with cutters like that in a long time. He's not a great big boar, but he's a scrapper. He is cut all to pieces.
He has a huge gash over his eye right here.
All over, yep, his neck.
Oh wow, the side of his face is even all cut up right here. It's got scar tissue. Look.
Yep. Oh man, that's pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Well, that cutter's broke off. He may have been shot there, or may have been fighting, but
it looks like he was fighting.
Yeah, he's cut up from one end to the other on both sides from fighting. But
there's gonna be somebody glad he's gone.
Yeah, yeah, that one cutter he still has is sharp as a needle. Well, I'll go to the truck and get a camera and come back, and we might have time for one more.
Visit eotecinc.com.
Alamo Precision Rifles. The best rifles this side of the Pecos. aprifles.com.
Hornady. Accurate, deadly, dependable. Pink's Paint and Body. Decatur, Texas. Mallory Orthodontics. MalloryOrtho.com. 2K Pawn and Gun. Decatur, Texas.
Carrillo and Tibbles, Attorney at Law.